Have you here. And I know you guys got here a little late. I'm sorry it was hard for you to find us, but we're glad you finally did. So we're going to give you just kind of a little idea of what we do here, and then we're going to put you to work. Okay? We're Bernie's Book Bank. What we do is we connect books needing children with children needing books. There are over 300,000 children in the Chicagoland area that are from low-income families and can't afford to have books, to buy books for them at home. Okay. So
does everybody understand what low income means?
Yeah, these are.
Does anybody know poor?
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of money.
Yeah. So these are kids that don't have the funds to be able to have books, and we think it's really important for kids to have books at home. Did you guys have books when you were growing up? Probably even before you went to school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We find out that when kids don't have books before they get to school, that they're not reading ready, and they start out school at a loss. So we deliver books to children before they get to school, and also from when they're in school, from kindergarten through 6th grade. So we deliver to some of the healthcare areas in our area, and these are doctors and dentists that take care of children that are from needy families. And when a preschooler goes to one of these doctors and gets a checkup or a shot or whatever, instead of leaving with a sticker or a sucker, they leave with a bag of 6 books. Okay? And then when they go to school, we go to their schools twice a year, and we deliver a bag of 6 books to each student in the school twice a year. So they're guaranteed 12 books a year during the school year. So a child is in our program from the time he's born through the time that he gets through 6th grade. Then he'll have about 150 books in his home library where he wouldn't have had any at all. Okay. So, and that's the Reader's Digest version of what we're doing here. So, and that's what you guys are a part of, and we welcome you.
Do you guys know what a library is? The term library? In some places in Chicago, the kids cannot take the books from the library and go home. They have to read the books of the library and leave them at the library. They cannot take them home. So that's why we give the books to the kids, because these are the books for the kids to keep at home for themselves, to practice reading. A lot of times the schools themselves won't let the kids take books home to study. I mean, do your schools in Spain have you take books home? You guys take books home to read and to study?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, that's it. So
Oh,
we're pretty much.
Where do we get the books?
Huh?
Where do our books come from?
Okay. We get books from donations, such as you folks. We have people that do book drives for us. Just local schools, local businesses, things like that. So we get a lot of books that are donated. Right. We also get books that are donated from publishers. Okay. So we get a mix of used books and we get a mix of brand new books.
All those books on that side are brand new from the printer, the publisher.
Right. So the books come in here. They get processed. By processed, I mean the books that are donated. Some of them we can use, some of them we can't, because they're in poor condition. If we can't use them, we don't pass along a book unless it's in very good condition. Also, sometimes we'll get books that are too old for a 6th grader, so we can't use those as well. So we purge those books out. We only take the books that we can use, the ones that are in good condition and age appropriate. We sort them into age appropriate troughs over here. Way in the back, it's preschool to 1st grade, then it goes on to 2nd, 3rd grade, 4th, 5th grade, and then 6th grade. Okay? And then once they come into this trough, they get stickered and they move over to the other side. And then from the other side, we pack them in bins and we deliver them either to the schools, to the healthcare programs, or in the case of summer, we deliver them to festivals. So in fact, we've got one of our drivers going out to a festival today. What we do is we back the truck, we go to the areas that we serve, we back the truck up to their community days festivals, and then we set up tables, we set out all the books, and we invite the kids in the area to come and pick out 12 books. So we're doing this all year long. So even though the schools are closed, we're still getting books to the children. Yeah.
What do you do with the books that don't make the cut, that aren't like in good enough shape?
The ones that are not in good enough shape, we call them overloved. They get recycled, and what we do is we bring them to the recycling plant, and then we get money for that and put the money back into the business.
Cool.
Now also there are donations that are above the reading level that we serve. We serve up to a 6th grade level, but some of our publishers are very generous and will give us some stuff that's a little bit over that grade level, like young adult, like for the age of these gentlemen and ladies. That stuff, we've got a couple of outlets that we serve, some teen programs. There were a couple judges that used to come in here and get materials for people that are incarcerated. We would let that go, but the majority of the stuff that is in poor condition will get recycled, and we'll get money for that.
Cool.
Now you may wonder how do we get our money for the business? We don't get any money from the government. These are all donations from private parties, from large corporations. We donate money so that we can pay our salaries and make the trucks run, get gas for the trucks, and pay for the rent. But everything is done here by private donation. There's no government assistance in what we do.
Okay. You guys have any questions? Would you like to get started? Because we have a lot of work that we'd like to get you guys to get done.
I know he asked once, how many of you grew up with books when you were very little? Everybody? Everybody understands? Okay, so that's why it's important what we do is to get these children the books. Because it wouldn't be fair if you were very smart at 6 years old, you read many books, and then this child here never owned one book. It doesn't equal out. So this is very, very cost effective. We do it very, very cheaply. There's not a lot of money involved in the delivery of the books. And the way that we deliver the books to the children is the schools that have a high ratio of the free and reduced lunch program. In America, children whose parents don't have a lot of money, when they go to school, they get vouchers for free and reduced lunch. That's how we base what school we go to. So it's a school with many poor children in it. That's the school we deliver the books to. If it's a school with very rich children, that's where we ask them to donate books. So we take from the rich and give to the poor. Okay? We're going to get started.
Okay. Thank you. That we got from the kids. And there was one that stuck out in my mind, and I've been carrying it around for forever. And I just wanted to share that with you. This is a thank you letter that was written by one of the kids. And it says, "My favorite book is called The Legend of Philippides. It's my favorite book because it's about a man who ran 22 miles to deliver messages. And he had to run with an injury in his side. This story really makes me think that I can do anything, anytime, anyplace." So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. We're trying to make a difference for these kids, and they are appreciating it. So you should know that what you guys have done today is very appreciated, not only by us, but by the kids that we serve. So thank you very much. Greg, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Just that all those smiles, all those little kids with the big smiles, and how they are on the signs, how they get excited, it's because of you guys helping us. So that's what you're responsible for. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So
Have a good day.
enjoy the rest of your stay here. Come back again and visit us when you can.
I do want to say I'm actually just texting or emailing my students right now because they helped do a donation or a fundraiser at our school for books. And so they got like 2,000 or some books over at Whitney Young in Chicago.
Wow.
And so I was just texting them saying, hey, I might be sorting your books. I'm sure you guys have already gone through them by now, but it's very cool that it's a full circle in many ways.
It is.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's a lot of times when we get teachers from the schools that we serve and they just come here and they volunteer. Because,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, guys?
Cool.
Alrighty.
Going to Lamb's Farm.
Yeah, enjoy Lamb's Farm.
Thank you.
So say hi.
Okay.
Folks.